Welcome back. In the previous part, we took a little tour of the campus here, but it's time to leave the campus, head down into Leaves, and probably back to the dorms. It's almost time to leave campus. I haven't talked with all the students yet, but maybe I'll head back to the dorm anyway. It feels so weird. Return to the dorm.
Well, well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer.
He's from combat tactics.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know? Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, combat tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Randolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills. It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel, flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Pardon me.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8, Instructor Rean. You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
That he's going to be doing some Panzer Soldat training. What else?
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
That's right. I'm Muse Egret from Class 9. Do you remember me? I'm in your 4th period history lessons.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard about you from Instructor Towa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
You're making me blush.
No, it means that you stand out. In the wrong way.
To tell the truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor.
Told you.
I've always thought it would make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
I see. Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructor Rean. I hope we have a lovely school year together.
Ash Carbide from Combat Tactics and Muse Egret from Military Finance. Between those two in Class 7, it's going to be quite a year. Oh yes, it is. Name of the game, everyone. We're 2 weeks in now. History and combat training classes have been going well. But next week we have Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons. I should be all set for today, but I'd better go over everything again tomorrow, just in case. Triple dot. Those three are probably back at the dorm by now. I couldn't get their notebooks to them at school, so I should at least try to hand them over by the end of the day. I should also help out any students struggling to find a club. About branch campus enhancement. Deepening your bonds with other faculty members can increase your branch campus enhancement rating. In fact, there are hidden events this very evening that will increase the enhancement rating. Are there? I'd forgot about this. Hidden ones? Are they really hidden, or are they these green ones? Because we're still doing the green stars. This is Principal Gwyn's room. I talked to her after school, so there's no need to pester her now. Schwarzer, is that you? If you're just going to stand there, you may as well come in. You got me. Suppose it's no use trying to hide from the golden Rakshasa. Wow, it's much bigger in here than the other rooms. Though considering this is the Countess's room, I'm actually a little surprised how spartan it is in here. A noble of Erebonia should be stalwart and vigilant. Any more luxury than this, and I'd go soft. In fact, it's my opinion that the main campus dorms are a bit too luxurious. I hear they are reviewing how they sort out the dormitories over there. Yeah, I've heard that too. Principal, are you... Yes, I suppose I never told you, but I too am a graduate from Thors main campus. That makes us fellow alumni. Seriously? So many big names graduated from Thors. Major Claire, Prince Oliver, and even him. Seeing as you're my dear little junior alumnus, feel free to come visit me anytime. Thanks. Calvard spy right there, like, right there. And no one's even another one. No one's questioning the fact they're there. How strange. That's not what I want. Just checking the floors we're on and stuff like that. Is this the floor we're on? Third floor? Is that right? Randy, like, I've got to check on Randy. Randolph's room. I shouldn't go in there without permission. But it's Randy. Yeah, there's Towa's room. She's just like, wait. Doesn't she have a scene regardless? Little cactus! No. It feels weird doing this. Feels so weird doing that. A globe. A telescope. Interesting how the globe here has nothing on it. The previous globes, they just used a stock model, didn't they? But here, it's just... Nope. And a blank one. Okay. And the globe's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. There's something going on in there, but there's a green down below. I think it's sort of like... I need to make sure to pass out the student notebooks by the end of today. Maybe I should finish up the second floor first. Oh. Very much I was going to get some other stuff done, but okay. This is Yuna's and Altina's room. Guess this is okay. Hope they aren't too lonely without me. Yuna? Altina, you in? What? Huh? Be right there. Oh, Altina's not here? I wanted to talk to both of you. She went off downstairs earlier. So did you need something? Alright, I need to give you this. Rean handed Yuna her student notebook. Oh yeah, I heard we'd be getting ours late. But couldn't you have just given them us tomorrow at school? I mean, this is kind of sleazy for a male teacher to be dropping by in his female student's room in the middle of the night. Well, I figured since tomorrow's a free day, it'd be better for you all to get these today, but when you put it like that, maybe I should have waited. Were you in the middle of writing something? Sorry to interrupt. Huh? How did you? You got a pen. I was just going over my notes from today. I'm going to lose to some Erebonia when it comes to studying. I'm glad to see you're so serious about school. I'm sure tomorrow will be busy for you. Be sure to give it everything you've got. I don't need a reminder, I give everything my all. Did you need me to give Altina her notebook too? No, that's okay. This is my job. I'll go give it to her myself. Thanks, and sorry to disturb you. Good night, Una. Thanks for taking the time to bring it to me. See you tomorrow. Oh. Magic door. She's a lot more considerate than she lets on. Looks like I've got Kurt and Altina left. Since Altina's on the first floor, maybe I'll go see Kurt first. Maybe we will. This is Kurt's room. I think he's rooming with a kid from Class 8. Coming, just a sec. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. You're Sydney, right? Is Kurt in? Yeah, he just got back a few minutes ago. Hey, sport, you got a guest. How about we don't make that my nickname? I'm coming. It's rather late. Did you need something? Actually, you're the one who needs something. Wanted to make sure you got this by the end of the day. Rean handed Kurt his student notebook. Oh yes, I remember hearing Class 7 student notebooks were late. Thank you very much, but I have to wonder, why didn't you just give us these when we were still on campus? Sorry I had trouble finding the time earlier. But did you just get back now? Were you training the whole time? Like, what are you on about? You could have just given it to him, but alright. Lying. It's great you're such a hard worker, but be sure not to overexert yourself. No need to worry, I know my limits. If anyone needs that advice, it's you, Instructor. I understand you're busy, but be well served taking some time to own your 8 leaves 1 blade techniques. Thanks for the advice. You're absolutely right, I do need to make some time for it. Sorry to bother you so late. Hope your free day tomorrow treats you well. Yes, good night. Anyway, Altina's the last one. She should be on the first floor, but I suppose I'll go look for her. Alright. Right, so what have we got here on the first floor? Altina's apparently in here, but it's a green one. So no, oh, there's Muse. No reds around. Oh, there, no, it did it again, where it's like, it feels like it's the map's backwards. I think it's just because it's a list from left to right, so it's like, it's just very off-putting is the best way of putting it. It's like Tita is someone I want to speak to, though. Because, again, it's that same thing with Randy. It's like, I want to catch up with the people that I now know quite significantly, so it's all like, yeah. This is going to be so fun, Tita. I agree. Have you two figured out your club? Yep, we had decided to form cooking club together. Oh, cooking club, huh? Same club Nicholas, Margarita, Milliam were part of back in the day. Now think of it, you two are the ones who always volunteer to buy food, huh? Guess cooking club will be a good fit for you. What got you interested in cooking? Well, my family owns a tavern, so I grew up with cooking. And my parents were off traveling a lot when I was younger, so I cook for myself a lot. I get the feeling that's not the whole story, Tita. Seems to me like there's someone special you want to cook for. Sandy? I mean, why do you think that? Well, I'm sure you'll have a good time together. I'm glad you were able to decide on a club. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you make. Stop by sometime and we'll be happy to share. Yeah, we'll do our best. I've seen some people say in regards to me being sort of like, what's the best way of putting it, sort of like, mentioning Agate feels a bit different. It's understandable, yes, because it's been a few years since we've seen him, but Tita still feels the same. Randy still feels the same. When we met Estelle and Joshua and Ren, they felt the same. Is it just because it's that big of a difference, or is it because... Like, it's not a case of, like, I think he's written wrongly or anything like that. I think I should make that clear. I don't think he's written wrongly. It's more a case of, like, why has he changed? What's happened in his life? Has he chosen to do this? It's now I understand him as a character from Sky. I want to understand why he feels slightly different, but I feel it's intentional. I think that's the best way of putting it. It's like, no, it is understandable. I just want to learn his reasoning and stuff like that, and what happened. It's like, because last time we saw him was in 3rd, wasn't it? So And we know what happened there. Maybe he got a bit of brain damage because of someone's mother. Right, so let's go into the green thing. Oh yeah, this is where the men's bath is. It's pretty spacious considering it's split between boys and girls. Got some time now, so maybe I'll wash up a bit. Wash up. Man, this is pretty luxurious. I guess this is just heated well water, as opposed to the natural hot springs in Ymir. If it's so, I never would have guessed the dorm would have such a nice bath. Agreed. Randy. Oh, Instructor Randolph. Hey, Schwarzer. I hope I'm not bothering you. Oh, it's no problem. Oh, he's pretty well built. Man, brand spanking new campus, dorms in a mansion, fancy baths. Erebonia is one ritzy place for sure. Well, I think the branch campus here is a bit of an exception. Not even the main campus had a bath like this. When I was a student, anyway. I'd heard they made some modifications this year. Oh? Looks like you're really working out, but what's the story with that big scar on your chest? Ah, right. I actually don't even know when I got it. It's been there as long as I can remember. It doesn't hurt or anything either. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I shouldn't talk about other people's scars when I've got plenty of my own. Now that you mention it. You do have quite a few scars, don't you? Not to mention a really nice build. Well, I am an ex-Jaeger. Those things kind of come with a backstory. Oops, my bad. Gotta watch my manners. But you know about my past anyway, don't you? Yeah, I won't deny it. Got some basic info from the intelligence division. So I don't know the little details, but... that's so. Well, I shouldn't be in here too long. Think I'll head out now. Oh, me too. Phew, that felt good. Schwarzer? Yeah, on me. Rean received a bottle of coffee milk. Oh? Nice and cold, ain't it? Had it in the fridge. This is my way of saying sorry for my bad manners earlier. Got it, thanks. Well then, see ya. The relaxing bath restored 100 of CP Reans. Yeah. You can bathe once a night and during the day on a free day. When bathing, an event will occur between Rean and another character. I'm still thinking about the CP Reans. And they'll both have their Reans restored by 100. Yes, we'll all get our Reans restored by 100. It's very strange. Altina. Here. Ah, so that's where you've been. Instructor Rean, do you need something? Yep, I need to give you this. Rean handed Altina her student notebook. Student notebook received. There are many blank pages, and what is their purpose? You can use those pages however you like. For notes in class, your club schedules, even as a diary. Whatever you decide works best for you. What I decide is best for me. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired. Wasn't aware educational instructions required so many decisions to be made on a daily basis. I'm starting to think I had an easier time back when I only went on missions. Is that so? Like I said after school, if you need some help deciding your club, let me know. I'll be there to back you up, so you can make your decision at your own pace. At my own pace. I'll try. That takes care of all the student notebooks. I should head back to my room before it gets too late. Alright. Just wondering, is there a chance we can leave? Town at night seems to be nice, but I'm still not used to leaves just yet. Better hold off till tomorrow. Alright, fair enough then. Is there any way to teleport back up? Now that the notebooks are all passed out, I'm done with work for the day. Should I head back to my room and rest? Feels weird. Feels like we were playing Cold Steel 1. Just I want to do the rounds, but no. This ringtone, I haven't heard this before. This isn't the usual incoming call screen. Is someone sending me a file over the Orbital network? This screen is... Round of 7?
Hello, Rean? Can you hear me?
Elliot?
Oh, it worked! The connection went through! Just a sec, let me turn the video on.
It is you.
Long time no see, Rean. Well, I guess it's only been a month since we last talked. But it's been 4 whole months since I've seen your face.
Has it really been that long? Wait, before all that, what's going on with my Arcus?
This was Prince Oliver's doing. He gave you your Arcus too, right? The special program we're using right now is called an app.
An app? Can you see my face too?
Yep, crystal clear. Did you get taller again?
How can you tell that from the... Alright.
Your birthday's coming up soon, right?
Oh yeah, next month.
Congratulations on graduating, Rean. From the sound of it, there were a few issues, but I guess everything's all right now.
Yeah, thankfully. You graduated from your music academy just last month too, right? Are you off on your debut tour now?
Yeah, I started earlier this month. I was hoping I'd be able to see you in person. Along with Machias, of course.
Tommy is on-site job training at the Government Accountability Inspectorate. Started right after his graduation. Quite a place to start working in.
I can definitely see him going there. But it's like he's putting himself in a position to go up against his dad. I'm a little worried.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Just hope he doesn't wear himself out chasing down injustice. Man, I'd like to catch up like this with everyone else too. Preferably in person, so we can fulfill our promise.
Oh! You remembered?
Of course I did. Not a day goes by where I don't think about it. Things are pretty hectic here at the branch campus, but sometimes it reminds me of when we were all together.
Well, it is a school. Towa's also an instructor, right? Anyone else I know working there?
Oh yeah, get this. The principal is... blah 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 blah. Like, ha ha ha, yes, blah blah blah. Very much goes into Sims territory there. What's the language they speak? Name of the game, everyone? It's got a name. It's a new day, everyone. A Sunday. A free day. There's working mirrors again. It's only 9 AM, huh? Bet most students are out and about for their club activities already. I should head out myself. Phew, we really talked up a storm last night. Can't believe Prince Oliver set up a communication network just for Class 7. He's done so much for us, I can't thank him enough. Alright, first off, I should check the streets by the station. And first free day as a teacher. Time to get started. Receive bonding points. About bonding events. On free days, special events can be triggered with students of Class 7 and certain other characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. Note that all unused points will be lost when the story advances and the time of day turns to evening. Not that this is going to matter for us. On the evening of each free day, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger 1 evening exclusive bonding event. Just isn't going to matter to us at all. something that's like, it's... The mirrors. I'm wondering how they are doing the mirrors in this. Because it's like, it can't be that it's actually a... sort of like other world on the other side. Because it's just that... The way I do it, if I was going to do a mirror in these games, like, and save resources and save memory and stuff like that, there's 3 ways you could essentially do mirrors in games that I've seen. There's probably 4 or 5. There's other ways, probably. Oh, actually, I thought of a 4th myself. So you got the first way, which is very much just a simple case of it's everything you're doing is being copied somewhere else the opposite way round, which is usually behind a wall or something like that. But it's like, can't be the case that it's behind the wall here, because not only is the mirror not completely on the wall, so you're not seeing into a room behind here where everything else is going on. So that's one way, is just literally have a copy of everything, and your controls respond the opposite way and stuff like that. So it's like, that's a different Rean. That's one way of doing it. The other way is obviously just having it being straight up a reflection. Literally the light going in is being reflected back at you, but that's very resource heavy. That's like ray tracing and stuff like that. You get into that kind of territory. Ray tracing is a bit more advanced beyond just a straight up mirror, but it's that kind of level of stuff. So it's like, that would be very, very resource heavy. The other way, I'm just trying to remember, the fact like he disappears when we get there. What I would do is probably what they have done, and it's basically you can project a camera essentially onto another surface. So it's like you can have everything going on in this room, and maybe there's a camera, like not literally within the world. It's sort of like it's a... That's the best way of putting it. I don't know how to put it, but it's like, yeah, there's a camera on the mirror that's looking into the room, and what it sees is being projected on the same thing, on this mirror. So like, the reason we disappear when we do that is probably because they're doing it that way. So it's like, the reason that happens is because the model disappears because we've gone inside. The model's disappeared for the camera as well. That's then being projected on that, and that's not resource heavy, because it's not having to build everything again. It's like, it's just straight up, just what you see is on the outside. Simple as that. And another way is doing that set. You can do sort of both. You can have like another room, say below all the dorms, where it's like everything is being done backwards, like I said, and that's being projected on here rather than behind. Entirely possible. Right. There's a little study into stuff. I used to build maps and stuff in the day for like Counter-Strike, so I've got some understanding of how some of these things work. Right, let's go into the bath. What's the bath? Maybe I should wash off all the sweat from my training. Wash up. It seems a bit too indulgent to take a bath in the morning like this, but still. This feels amazing. But maybe it's a bit too indulgent to take a bath in the morning. That voice. Towa? What? Is that you, Rean? Yeah, I guess the baths are connected via the ceiling. I guess it was built that way intentionally. I'm sure some of the students won't like that, but military school is all about toughing things out. Yeah, not to mention that in the actual military, they've got one facility and the men and women need to take turns. This bath seems pretty new, huh? Yeah, apparently this building used to be a noble's mansion. I'd heard when they were building the branch campus, Principal Aurelia paid for the baths to be renovated out of her own pocket. Out of her own pocket? That's downright extravagant. Though now that I think of it, she is a countess. I forget that sometimes. Yeah, I think she's actually extremely wealthy. Start to wonder if it was her idea to leave the ceiling connected in the bath here. Probably to remove the walls between men and women or something like that. I can definitely see her doing something like that. Well, I grew up with hot springs, so it doesn't really bother me at all. That's right, you're from Ymir, Erebonia's very own hot spring paradise. Well, that takes me back. I've been there since fall of 2 years ago. You let me come along with you in Class 7. Yeah, Instructor Sarah, Sharon, Angelica, and George were all there too. And Crow, apparently. And Crow too. Even though he didn't say one word during it, but at least the Baron and his wife took such good care of us all. I really miss that place. I'd love to go there with everyone again. Yeah, we should. And school year's just begun, and we don't know what to expect. Don't even know what the future Erebonia itself is headed towards. But if we persevere and overcome all the challenges before us, I know the chance will come again. We'll be able to go on a trip with all of our friends and finally relax. Rean. Yeah, let's make that day a reality. Oops, I think we might have stayed taking in the bath too long. I'm gonna head to the campus, how about you? I'm planning to spend today walking around and checking on the students. A lot of them are still trying to figure out what club to join. I see, well, good luck. Don't forget today's technically a day out for us, so be sure to do something fun too, okay? Also, here you go. You received a bottle of fruit milk. Oh, for me? Thank you. Bye for now, Rean. I'll see you at the briefing this afternoon. The relaxing bath restored 100 of Rean CP. Got it right that time. Your bond with Towa strengthened. Just blip. Just a blip. Right, so I think we'll actually end this part here then. In the next part, we'll head out into Leaves. So see you then. Ta-ra for now.